Theivanai Ammal College for Women. Learn, live, and lead.
Hi, I'm Saranya, Assistant Professor of English from Theivanai Ammal College. Today we are going to discuss the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, written by Robert Frost. His full name is Robert Lee Frost. He was born on March 26, 1874 in San Francisco, California, US, and he died on January 29, 1963 in Boston, Massachusetts, US. He was an American poet. He received 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. He was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 1960, and he was named as the Poet Laureate of Vermont in 1961. Actually, he lived in Vermont. When he was writing this poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, one night he was writing a long poem, and in the morning he went out to see the sunrise. He got an idea to write about the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. So he wrote about the snowy evening and the little horse without any difficulty. He wrote it very easily within a few minutes. He used iambic tetrameter in this poem, and the rhyme scheme is A, B, B, C, B, C, C, D, C, and D, 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 D. So this is a 4-stanza poem. The poem, published in 1923 in New Hampshire, it's a collection of poetry. Now we'll discuss about the poem. First stanza: whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. So when the traveler was traveling through a forest, he stopped to see the beauty of the nature. At the time, he is thinking about the owner of the woods. He knows already. He was living in the village, so he know him already. So he is thinking that if he stops his horse in the mid of the forest, he never thinks anything about he is waiting there. And then, my little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and the frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. In the second stanza, he tells that my little horse must think it queer. He is thinking about his horse also. If he stops his horse in the mid of the forest without any farmhouse near, sure the horse will confused, and the horse will think that why he is stopping him without any farmhouse near, and also the forest which is fully filled with snow, and there was a frozen lake, and it is the evening time of the year. So through this 2 stanzas, he used imagery and personification. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow is an imagery, and my little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmer's near is personification. And also he used rhyming words: no, snow, queer, year, and he used alliterations: see, stopping, watch, woods, with. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. So through the third stanza, he expressed that the feeling of the horse. The horse suddenly got a shock, and he is shaking his harness bells to ask, is there any mistake? Why the speaker stopped his horse in the mid of the forest? And Also, they can hear only the east wind sound and the downy flakes sound. So the horse become very confused, and the horse is shaking his heads, that is his bells, and asking why he stopped his horse in the middle of the forest. In the last stanza, the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. So through this last stanza, he is describing the beauty of the woods. That is, it is very lovely and dark, and it is very deep. And when he was admiring the beauty of the nature, he suddenly remembers that he has some promises. Here promises refers responsibilities. He has some responsibilities to do before his sleep, and here the word sleep refers the death, and also it refers sleep. Okay, so through this stanza, what here he is telling means he have to travel along before the night, before going to bed. And also here he repeated the last line again, and miles to go before I sleep. Here it refers before the death he has many responsibilities to complete, so he is moving soon from the forest. So he used personification through these lines. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. So to seek the attention of the speaker, the horse is shaking his bells. And through the lines, the words are lovely, dark and deep, and but I have promises to keep. Through this line he used imagery, and these last two lines are repetitions. He used rhyming words: shake, flake, deep, keep, sleep. That's all. Thank you.